Hi, this is Basler, and I'm in West University, Texas, and I want to talk briefly about upholding your reputation as a tree care professional. We talk about tree topping, lion tail pruning, and other hack techniques of caring for trees. And a very common argument is, well, that's what the customer wants, and if I don't do it, somebody else will. And so you compromise your craft, so to speak, in order to get the job. And I understand that perspective, but the question is the damage to your reputation in the long run, or even in the short term, worth it? Okay, I know that I can't afford a billboard on the highway saying, "I'm a really good tree guy, please call me." So my work, in effect, is my billboard. So I want to point out to you in the background, those of you who are tired of looking at my face may already have seen. What is this? I want you to get a load of how big this cavity is. I'm going to climb inside it here. Watch this. See me? Okay, hold on. I'm basically inside this tree. I could fit myself all the way in. Here's my hand. My arm past my shoulder is inside this tree. Okay, can y'all see that? Let me stick my leg in there. Huh? Let me stand up. It's all the way up, almost to my shoulder. Stick my leg in. See? Let me turn the light on the camera. Show you just how far this goes in. Anybody home? This is huge, okay? If I wasn't wearing my good clothes, I really could climb inside there. Because under here, this is big enough to fit my legs, right? So this is an investment property, and the owner really doesn't want to spend the money to prune the tree. And I was asked, well, you know, hey, it survived Hurricane Ike. What if we just topped it, right? Got rid of the weight out of the top. That technique has worked in the past for us on this tree. So a couple years ago we topped it out here and here, and it sprouted out, and now the sprouts are 4 or 5 inches in diameter, and the tree's got a little bit of a crown there, and it produces shade. So topping works, right? She says, well, why couldn't we do that to this tree? And I said, well, I suppose you could. And here's the kicker, and here's the purpose of the conversation. I said, I suppose you could, but you're going to have to find somebody else to do it. That's the point. So, am I looking for jobs to add to my backlog? so that I can continue to show the guys that the schedule is full and they're going to keep getting overtime because I'm out here, you know, finding more work for them to do? Yes, I do. Do I want to turn away work? No. Right? But this is a good neighborhood. And guys walking their dogs, see our trucks topping out a tree. Can we do this? Is this beyond our skill? Look, anybody can do this. Alright, so let me take you to another one. This property owner actually happens to own the house next door too. This is also a Chinese tallow. Okay? It's got this severely defective lightning strike leader here, the one in the middle, the one on the right. This one on the right, I say, alright, we take this down. That's the liability. We basically, this one, the top is already broken out of it. So there's really no weight up in it now anyway. So despite it being, you know, severely structurally defective, let me draw your attention to this cavity through which you can see daylight. See that? It's quite a structural defect. But so what? Top already blew out of it during Hurricane Ike 29 months ago. Was it 30 months? I don't know. So that little leader right there, see this one? This little guy is roughly 1/3 the diameter of the final cut. So repair that stub, prune the dead out of it. I think it's manageable. You're not topping it, you're pruning back to a lateral. Prune a little weight out of this one too. Prune out the dead, and it's manageable. See, that can be done, I think, without damage to one's reputation. So the question is, does a tree need to come out? Does anybody want to argue with me the answer to this one? Or can the structural defect be managed? Okay, good. So if you find yourself saying, if I don't do it, somebody else will, then I think you should examine whether or not it's really worth it. Because yes, I want to add to my backlog, but no, I don't want to harm my reputation. People aren't idiots. They see bad tree work. They know. You know, I might contradict myself because I do spend a lot of time saying people don't know good tree work from bad, but they know whether or not the cleanup was good enough. And in some respect, that's good. That's true. But really bad tree work, people know. So, is it worth it? Thanks for tuning in. info@wideworldoftrees.com. If you have a question, you can call. I've got this new voicemail only hotline. 262-724-6701. 262. You'll note that is not a Houston exchange. It's just a voicemail only hotline. I don't even know where 262 is. 262-724-6701. Thank you.